for this question, it's asking you to find a possible factor polynomial. So this is pretty much just looking at your graph and noticing what's happening here at the zeros. So we talked about back when we learned this topic that whenever the graph crosses ones, that's going to be an odd factor. And whenever it creates that parabola curve, it's going to be an even factor. So by odd, we're talking about degrees, the exponents being odd numbers, and then for even, the exponents be even numbers. So right here, because at -2, I'm going to highlight that for you. This is a -2. When x is -2, we have a linear factor. It just crosses ones. We're going to just have a factor that says x plus 2. Because if we were to solve this factor, x plus 2 equals 0, we're going to result with x equals -2. So that's how we know if a 0 is a negative number, the factor is the positive version of it. So far, x plus 2 is right there, x plus 2 is right here. As far as the negatives being in the front, this is where we kind of look at the function. It's going from left to right. How are the end behaviors going? So if you think of a positive line, this is a positive behavior. It goes up from left to right. Negative would look like this. So this graph has a positive behavior, so we can cancel out B and C. So these negatives are not going to be correct. So looking at x minus 2 and x plus 2, definitely we said x plus 2 needs to be that first 0 becoming a factor. So therefore the answer is 8. And we can also confirm that because over here on the other side we have the 0 of positive 1. It's going to write that in green. And if the 0 is positive 1, that means that the factor has to be x minus 1. And because it has that curve, we said that it has to be an even exponent, an even. So that's where that second power comes in. All right. So odds are just touching ones, evens touch and turn. I hope this video helped.